Thoughts on Project L with 5 question marks? It's going to come out in the next decade, probably. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be dope. They got you play testing it, I bet. Yeah, I'm in a bubble suit rolling around over to the Riot Studios to play Project L. No, I'm assuming that they're like 2 years out or something on that game at least. What's the best game to prepare for Project L? You seem obsessed with Project L. You should look up Rising Thunder. I hate the amount of people who have made videos about Project L talking about the future of it. They're all the same video. Every time I open up YouTube, it's recommended it to me. And it's like, this game is exactly like Project L is going to be, question mark, exclamation point with a hype face reaction. And it's them being like, did you know that before Project L, the team that made this game made Rising Thunder? And so the next game is probably going to be similar to Rising Thunder. And it's like, it has a bajillion views. And somebody's like, how did you know this? Wow, Rising Thunder was before. I see it's got robots. Cooldowns. Do you think Project L will have cooldowns? I'm like, bro, they're like playing videos from the SCR exhibition, which I commentated. And I'm like, why didn't I think of this? I was there in person. I actually made that Project L Rising Thunder video, and somebody with a big YouTube remade it and blew it up. You're not the only one. I've seen like 7 of the exact same video. More importantly, I was going to talk to you guys about content flops today, and that topic is related somewhat. I was watching a video, and it was Jack Black reliving his greatest career films. So he starts talking about Tenacious D, right? He's like, yeah, so we asked a ton of people to play different roles in the movie. We got every single person we want. Everybody that we asked to play a role said yes. We made a dope song and toured and promoted the movie with it. We went on SNL. We did all this shit to promote the movie. The movie came out exactly like how we wanted. And the movie comes out and nobody went to see it. It did horrible and we were devastated. We put our heart and soul into it and it's exactly what we wanted and nobody went and saw it. And then he says, years later, people come up to us and still, like, they know every word from every song in the movie. They tell us how much they love the movie. And he's like, I realized a lot of the stuff that you make might not be a hit right away, but further down the line, it could find an audience and people might like it. And I've talked about this a lot as a content creator. That shit happens to you all the time. Not to the same scale, but as a content creator or anybody who creates anything, that happens to you so much. On the very first podcast I did, right, I had Gerald on. His favorite video that he's created, the one that he was most proud of, was the need for community. And he's like, yeah, compared to my Salt videos or my Nerf and Buff video, and compared to all these other things that I've made, that video did so bad. He's like, it didn't do nearly as well as so many of the other videos that I've created. But I don't really care. It's the video that I'm most proud of. Obviously, it performed well. It's not like the video has low viewership. But compared to so many of the other videos he's done, it didn't hit in the same kind of way to an audience like that. And that's just kind of how it goes as a content creator sometimes. Our D&D show is by far the lowest performing thing that I do on my channel. But I don't mind in the slightest because the D&D show, to me, looks great. It's exactly what we want it to be. It's super fun, and I really like it. And for the people who do watch it, it's an awesome show, and I'm really happy with it. I have no problem with it not performing as well as my match analysis or performing as well as, talk show stuff or me talking about netcode, right? It's not a big deal. And I mean, even when it comes to my videos, right, like the stuff that I've done that's the most popular is almost never the stuff that I'm the most proud of. The video that I had that gained a ton of traction and went huge was just the video of me being like, man, I wish fighting games were fucking good. But I'm not particularly proud of that video at all. I put no effort into it. It was just something I was ranting about on stream that I didn't put a lot of thought into, and it's just performed great. Videos where you put in lots of effort coming up with concepts or explaining things, or even there was a long lecture I put a lot of time into about Street Fighter netcode at the beginning of the year. There was all this stuff that I put in so much time and effort and really thought about creating well. And then one day someone was like, you should do a serial tier list. And I did it, and it gets 30,000 views on YouTube or something. And you're just like, well, you do these match analysis videos and you put a lot of effort into them and you're really happy with how you studied the game. And it's like, all right, cool, I'm ready for this. And then you just, you look at your serial tier list video and you're like, I'll never create something that good again, huh? Why is Sajam's most viewed video the Assassin's Creed video? Did you think that was a meme? Maximilian's most viewed videos are like him doing Modern Warfare 2 kill streaks with like the AC-130, right? That's like one of his most viewed videos ever. Think about how much time and effort he put into doing Assist Me. Ludwig's most viewed video is still top 10 salty ice climber moments, I'm sure. You'll make lots of stuff that you're really proud of, and then some random video that you just put almost no effort into will just show up and perform super well, and you're like, okay. You have to learn to be happy with what you put out, even if it doesn't perform. You got to put out what you like no matter what. That's really the key to enjoying the stuff you do. I talk about that decently often, but I feel like people don't believe you, or they're like so worried about other stuff. I do think it's important to do whatever you want, whether it's low effort or high effort, because sometimes the shit you do just won't pop off. That's just how it goes. You'll have a grand idea. You'll be like, the chat's going to love this. You show up and it does bad. People do that stuff a lot. They get so focused on those numbers. Who gives a shit? Just make Tenacious D. Tenacious D is a dope movie. Listen. Small streamer are death. Twitch is death. Esport AH LOL death. Seem like FGC is going to be fucked by Idiot and Core. Hell yeah. I was just going to say the same thing. You beat me to it. Oh, someone paid channel points to shoot him. A true loss. Sorry, buddy. I wanted to hear what you had to say. It's too bad someone shot you. I don't even know what that sentence is supposed to mean.